All right, Shalom Akyam. It's the high spirit wind Judah at the GMS Mississippi Camp, giving our honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, by Shem, Yahweh Shai, by Shem, Kadash. I also want to give double honors to our apostles, the great millstone, Ruel, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. All right, and what I want to get into today is, did your preacher tell you to take the jab? Did your preacher tell you to take the jab? Because you're going to find out that your preacher just works for Esau's power structure. He works for Esau's plantation. Just how in slavery, you know, it shows you that on the movie Birth of a Nation. All right, Esau had Jake to preach to Jake on the plantation. And you know, a lot of you niggas, hey, Esau will tell you these things. Esau will show you what he did to our people, and you will still fall for that same nonsense. Esau make a movie showing you how he programmed you, how he took your heritage away, and you will still follow the same tactics, man. So Esau, he showed you that he used Jake as a preacher to control his slaves. All right. So my question to you is, all right, is, what did your preacher say about the jab, man? All right, because you know you got Jake. Their preacher may or may not tell them to trust herbs, you know, but they don't know nothing about herbs. They don't know nothing about the earth, you know. They don't know nothing about the gemstones. They think it's all just sorcery. All right, here it is. You think the herbs, in some cases, you think certain herbs are sorcery, or you think using certain gemstones for medicinal uses is sorcery, but you got a bag full of pills. You got a bag full of pills. All right, a bag full of pharmaceutical pills in your bag. Now, the biggest hoax that Esau pulled, one of the biggest hoax besides Caesar Borgia that Esau pulled, is that he paid a scientist. He paid scientists, all right, to create chemicals that imitated the active chemicals inside of plants. Then he had doctors to prescribe you, all right, with the chemicals that Esau created. Because before then, the brother Cordell Lahayim sent me the article on it. Because before then, all right, the whole fucking world knew that you heal yourself and you cure yourself with a plant. That the things that's on this earth is not just here for beauty. The Most High to make hundreds of different species of plants just so the earth can only be cute, man. All right, he created things to heal. All right, period. All right, but here you are, especially you big black women, man. All right, y'all know so much, and y'all talk to Israelite men. No matter how old he is, you just assume he just a young boy and don't know nothing. I've experienced this. All right, but your church, your preacher have all the answers. So what did your preacher say about the jab? So you don't know nothing about the earth. All right, you don't have enough faith to start replacing some of your pharmaceutical pills with herbs. All right, use all these damn pills. That's how we know you're gonna take the jab, because when the pain comes, you go right back to Esau. So when you have physical pain in your body, you don't care about the herbs, you care about those damn pills. And the biggest hoax was the Esau had these doctors to go from prescribing you with plants to heal yourself to prescribing you with pharmaceutical pills, because you really can't put a patent on something that can grow out of your garden, but you can put a patent on something that you created. All right, so Esau had these doctors to prescribe you with pills that in essence Esau created, which is the biggest hoax and nothing but a biggest it's a business move. It's a deceitful business move, man. All right, so now all the money goes to Esau. But in 2021, you don't know nothing about the earth. You got all these pills. So I'm just curious, what is your preacher telling you about the jab then, man? Because at this point, is either good or it's bad. Now, if your preacher's a man of the Lord, and you know that the jab has all these type of abominable ingredients to activate it. All right, what is your preacher telling you, man? Amid people going on the internet giving their personal testimony, the body swollen up, the foot swollen up. What is your preacher telling you about it, man? Because y'all know so much in the church, man. All right? Why so many old Jake just hopping to these damn clinics, man? Y'all taking it like it's nothing. Like it's the Popeye's chicken sandwich. That's how packed the line is. Like when that Popeye's chicken sandwich came out and the whole line was just packed. All right? So what is your preacher telling you about that jab, man? You know? That is some short thoughts, man, for the morning time, man. See, these preachers, these false preachers, or these false prophets, and even a lot of you Israelite leaders, y'all are plugged in with Esau. Y'all are plugged in with Esau, man. Y'all are nothing but plantation prophets, whether you a Christian or even if you teach that you're a Hebrew Israelite. If an outside entity, you made a covenant with an outside entity, and in return, you have to change your doctrine, all right, to fit the guidelines of that covenant, all right? You're not a man of Yahweh Shema Shah. You Esau's boy. You're Esau's boy to control the slaves, man. And that's why I tell you in Jeremiah 5, man, we broke that fucking bond. We broke that fucking yoke, man. We know that Esau was not the answer to all things. We know that the answer is not in no damn laboratory, but it's in the earth when it comes to health. We know that the truth is not in Esau's school system, but it's in the Bible, all right? We know that our existence is not crafted by another damn race, man. Edomites cannot craft your existence and rename your nation. So you can't go from being a Hebrew Israelite to a fucking African American, to a Negro. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, but you can't go from being. Why would you let another man give you your identity? Why would you follow a belief system that was beaten into your forefathers? The same people that raped your wife, raped your daughter, raped your kids, brutally beat you, broke you down to the spirit of an animal. Why would you follow his same beliefs? Why would you not challenge that? This is the age of enlightenment. This is the age of stepping away from tradition. Tradition meaning what your parents taught you. In most cases, what your parents taught you came straight from that boring yard, came straight from that plantation, man. If you're such a Christian, why do you so-called black women know so much? Why are you so authoritative, man? You just automatically assume Jake is a little boy no matter how old he is. That's not the real structure of a man of the Lord, where you go to church and the preacher, he caters to the women, all right? So the women come, they leave church with that authoritative leadership spirit, like they finna put you on something, man. All right? Like we never read the Bible till we met you. All right? That goes to show you that the church is off, man. The point is, y'all know so much. What did your preacher tell you about the jab? You know what I mean by jab, what you gonna put in your arm. All right? What did your preacher tell you about the pharmaceutical industry? What did your preacher tell you about who you are, man? All right, with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to you. How about Shema Shah, by Shema Crocodiles? Never honor, so our apostles, great millstone, we well. Peace and blessing to us, they with the elect. With that, about the ball coming out. Shalom, shalom.